hatch first.
He wants to see if he does one of those sneaky 5C or 15cc builds. He's like, hey, I saw that last time. Not pulling a fast one on me, buddy.
Yeah. So the hatch does come down for our Zerg player. Little pecking away from.
Oh, and he did too. He did a 15cc. And does he see it though? I don't think our Zerg has seen it. He's too busy
Um,
fighting.
he has seen it. He saw it and then he
He did
decided
see
to
it?
fight.
Okay, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, but he
Uh,
lost the drone. Oh no. And he had the drone selected too.
yeah, those drills they hurt. Those drills are
Yeah,
pretty spiky. So
yeah.
we do have that 15cc followed by the racks and gas. So pretty standard as to the last CVT that we saw so far. Pool coming down, gas coming down. Um, Checking for that quick third as he knows pseudo random had that third. I don't know if he realized how early it was last game, but he does send the SCV to check. So good on him.
It's a really late gas by Legacy there. He's not gonna have speed links for a while, so he's gonna be the Terran's gonna be safe for quite some time. He's not gonna, get
Yeah,
this 15cc harassed.
I mean, you play Zerg, so what have you been doing there, ZVT on Belshire Vestige lately?
Uh,
This one
I
guy
tried a
chills with his one kill.
I tried a clean swarm host all in a few games ago. That didn't work out so well. So or with a Nidus, it was a good idea. I thought I'd seen it work before, but he got tanks and I died. So
Yeah, I think I saw that game. I think you were actually in a pretty good position for a long time, but
really, yeah, I've never done it before. I was just like, let's do something goofy. I can't believe you saw that. Felt like such a jackass. So,
so we do have this factory coming down for Aiden again. No reactor yet. Second gas as well. Oh, reactor coming down. So pretty standard from both players so far. Just taking it into the macro game.
needs to. We're really gonna plant that third. Guess he doesn't want to plant a third till he gets some speed probably. Severe wants to be extra safe about it. He knows it's
Yeah,
two
I
games
mean,
down.
premeditatedly put these queens up here at the choke to ward off
Hmm.
any Hellions, even though
And getting a third queen too, and a fourth queen.
yeah, even though we
So,
see back here that Hellions are not even being produced yet, just now moving those over, and following up with that super quick armory again. I
so is he
mean,
is he going straight into Hellbats here?
yeah, I think he's just gonna pump out maybe 4 Hellions I've seen, or maybe 6 at the most. But well-timed Overlord coming in for our Zerg player. Um, does he see everything that's going on? He sees the starport, he sees the armory, he sees the factory.
Got an extra drone on gas at home. It's not good. It's not good news. Wants to be because right now, Terran has played really greedily and like economy wise and tech wise, he's playing pretty greedy. So gonna need every drone you can get on minerals to be able to fend off whatever the hell's coming.
So these Hellions coming on the map to take back some of this map control, knowing that Zerglings were scouting out on the field and saw the natural and everything that was going on. I think they just spotted this third, if I'm not mistaken. They did just spot this third about to finish up. These queens and lings will be able to ward them off and hopefully be able to continue to spread this nice creep. Well, I think it's nice because I'm a Zerg player, but
Hmm. Yeah,
so
Pseudo likes his creep, man. He likes to get out there early, fend off those any Hellion pressure.
well, I know Legacy
Oh,
used
I'm sorry.
to,
Oh, I'm sorry. My
but
bad, my bad, my bad.
but
I'm so used to casting like this, like the only Zerg I ever see play for
one
T2P is like Pseudo. He just
one
kills them, man.
one thing that I'm excited to see here, a variant as the last game, is these Evo chambers that came down as part of the wall in this choke, getting these
Mm.
super quick upgrades. Whereas I still don't think he's gotten any upgrades, no upgrades at the armory or eBay, even though these barracks are coming out, opting for the stim and the barracks and the
These Hellions on creep. Ah, it's one.
these Hellions finding some resistance as soon as they step on this creep that's trying to be spread here.
Uh oh.
Legacy just trying to drone up, take his third. This push coming out, this timing. I think it's
You
pretty
know what
similar to the
happened?
one we saw last game, and
Yeah,
it did a lot of damage at the third. As we do see the Terran player having a pretty significant supply lead at this stage of the game, which is not really deciding to back up here.
don't be fooled. This
Um,
was one little push, just one Hellbat in the middle, and like
maybe
you know, a funky choke. It can kill like every ling.
maybe just trying to feign some pressure and then send off a drop for some harassment, or just gather up all of his forces and decide to do a huge push across the map. As I did say, the supply lead is pretty significant here at this time of the game, but playing super defensively, spine crawlers and spore crawlers, I think Legacy's trying to take him in the macro game, throwing down the spire, spreading that creep. Uh, yeah, drops coming out here, double Hellbat drops for our Terran player, sending them into. We will
They're
see.
getting they're getting his 2-2 immediately.
At the same time, pushing down here at the third with this little force.
Zergs is in a little bit of a pickle here because his main's about to be dropped, and then this Hellbat drop to the left is about to come, and he has only Zerglings. He hasn't made any roaches yet, so this could be bad.
No roaches yet, but he has the roach worn down. This
And he has a lot of queens, so that could be good. But
not these
and the
queens
queen's
defending
targeted.
sufficiently. I think he needs to focus on sending all of his units over here to the third to prevent that
Mm,
damage.
don't want to
Where
lose that third, not now.
well, the third orbital has been completed for some time
Yeah.
in the Terran's
Oh,
player base,
this is
finally moving that over.
some baller control by Aiden here. He just like dropped those Hellbats off right with the Lings, right when everything was in
Uh,
trouble. So, and he
yeah,
might clean up everything here. Your Hellbats are freaking
they're
good.
they're
Look
really
at that! Look
good.
at that! Ah.
And this supply lead just continuing for the Terran player with sick macro. And I mean, he has a worker lead, he has a tech lead, and army lead. It is not looking good for the Zerg player right now.
Our Zerg does have a good creep spread though. That's
Yeah, the creep spread is fantastic.
so at least he'll see this push coming in time. Well, I won't say in time, but he'll see it before it's killing his third, which is it's in danger right now.
Yeah, I
See,
mean, Hellbats and Bio are pretty damn good, man. I don't know what to say.
especially versus Lings. And this third is probably gonna bite the dust dults.
Yeah, personally, I haven't seen a lot of Ling Bling Muta be effective against this style, and unfortunately, I know a lot of Zergs have been having problems. And um, I mean, you defend the Hellbat drops, but then you leave yourself open to
The
the
actual push.
well, yeah, the bio drops, and
Yeah.
then the actual push. And
And look, he can keep on pushing. By the way, he the third down. His third CC is up. Mines are coming out, and that's what he's gonna do. He's got the Hellbat Mine Medevac Marauder. He's got the Terran Death Bowl.
yeah, so fourth command center coming down. Also, he has his third fortified and set up. This army pushing out on the map. Our Zerg player just pretty much sitting behind his defenses, but also behind in every other manner. I mean,
If
down
if you only have two
50
Evos as
supply.
defense adults, uh, I think you're in a bad position. I really do. I could be wrong though, but
Baneling speed done, so we do see the good connections with the Banelings, but at this point, just doubling the supply still, even if the Zerg player manages to fend this off. I
he's
mean,
gonna need like
he he has the bank to drone up and get an army. Does what it needs to do, but
well, right now, do you really want to make any drones right now when you know like your opponent's parade pushing you? He's in a tough spot, man.
yeah, I mean, I don't know what to say, man. I have trouble holding this kind of stuff myself, so I'm
I think that extra drone on the gas for so long that couldn't have helped early on. Like I said, he needed every single drone to be to be able to fend this off, and as is, he's only on Lings for a while, man. This is bad things are happening now. His day is crashing around him. His world. And third's going to go down again with a queen in it. Adults, I think this was an over. Very over. And boom, mines kill everything.
Yeah, man. I don't really know what to say. I mean, I think right now is our players
Terran
just
OP. That's
trying
all
to
you got to
hold
say,
out.
adults. Terran OP.
Well, that's the easy answer, of course, but also some good play coming out from our UMC P opponent, also having that extra guy on gas here at his third. UMCP's SMI Aiden. Looks like they're gonna go. Is this best of five,
I think
or is
so.
it a best of seven?
I hope so.
I think we've been playing best of
Best.
sevens,
I
but
think
I'm
it's
not
best of
sure.
seven. That's what it's been for. I think. Wait, well, first to 5 wins, right?
Or oh yeah, I'm sorry, it's first five wins.
Yeah.
Um,
That's best
so
of 9. My math is yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
admin or winner letting us know that it's best of nine.
A great man
Um,
once said, "Never do math on air."
yeah, or try to remember who said that.
Right, right. I think it was Artosis.
Yeah, I think it was, or maybe Wolford Doa. But now that Manor Mule's coming down, also saying get out of my game.
Yeah. I think it's
Well,
over,
well
bro.
fought and great creeps red, but I mean,
Yeah. Creep spread. Creep tumors don't attack adults. They don't. If they did, that would like add like a new dimension of play for Zerg versus Terran, wouldn't it? Wouldn't it?
yeah, setting up another third over here to the right is our Zerg player. Terran player finally able to set up their fourth, clearing out that creep and overlord and the harassment that went on up there. Um,
Adults. Imagine if creep tumors released broodlings when they were killed. Wouldn't that would make the matchup fair? I think.
or like exploded like banelings. That'd be sick.
Yeah, that would be like that's like the only viable buff Zerg could get that could make this matchup fair, in my
So
opinion.
finally cleaning up those widow mines. Scan coming in though, seeing what is here in the natural. And this push is just probably going to continue from our Terran player as we see. And
Uh-oh.
as he's up doubling the supply, no
Oh
reason
my
he shouldn't.
God.
Oh, we
This
see
is this
good widow mine hits and good bio army and not
mm,
enough, not enough Zerg. Just GG. Yep, well
Aiden,
played.
son of a gun.
Well played indeed by the Terran player representing UMCP. SMI's Aiden.
What do you think Legacy did wrong there? Besides that one drone on the that one extra drone on the gas early, that didn't help. But other than that,
Um, I mean, he could have handled those drops a little better. I mean, he did the right thing, setting up spores and spines, having a lot of queens. The queens are there to take the damage, snipe the medevacs. Um, but you got to have the army as well, and he had the army, but he just wasn't splitting it up enough. He went for the early
bang.
up. Yeah, well, he went for the early upgrades, which is great, and he had the upgrade lead and got all of his scouting information. But you got to split up that army and just deal with it a little better. That timing that
I,
seems to come out for Aiden with the Hellbats and the Bio and the Medivacs is just so strong because it's got all that AOE and all that range damage and splash damage with the Hellbats because they get healed by the Medivacs too. Um, so that's a really tough push. I think if he made some roaches and maybe split up his queens, roaches, and lings and banelings along with static defense a little better. I mean,
I want to
that, that's a shit ton of shit to do differently and
right. It's
have
a
to
lot of Zerg
control.
stuff.
Yeah, have to control. But I mean,
I want
uh,
to I want to say I think Legacy might have been spending a little too much APM on his creep instead of getting the tech out. I mean he did see the armory very early with that early Overlord scout. So there's really and he built the Roach Warren in response. So there was really no reason that he couldn't get the roaches out in time for them to crush that army. But I think he was a little too preoccupied with getting his creep out there.
Yeah,
See a detriment. A detriment.